It's about me not feeling like this guy needs to be in every video for y'all to eat. It's about y'all feeling like I'm going to hear from Terrance and Terrell, then Terrance and Terrell, then Terrance, then Terrell, then Terrance, then Terrance, then Terrance, then Terrell, then Terrell, then Terrell.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is. Like, me and Terrell talk to y'all like the jellyfish from Shark Tale now, where we're always the both of us, man.
Yeah.
You, man. What you doing, man?
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the MalloryBros Podcast, episode 233. Big shout out to all of the Ghanaians out there. That is the area code that gets you over to Ghana. So big shout out to y'all, flags in the chat or whatever, you know.
And in a brand new place. I don't even know why you're not
In
boasting.
a brand new spot,
in a brand new
spot. That is the truth.
Brand new.
We was at Terrance's basically empty new crib last time. You see, it was just a lamp behind us. But this is my office in my crib, and this is where we're gonna shoot the podcast. Sometimes we might shoot at Terrance's. We're gonna have a couple different new looks. This is just one of them. That's kind of like the way I'm going about it, because Terrance got a whole nother setup.
Man, I'm so happy for him. I feel like Terrell's setup is a lot more intimate than mine. Mine's a little bit more of a bigger, more of a OG Mallory Bros basement type of way. But I think that is the best thing. I like to be able to have the intimate joints, to be able to go from something to a little bit more bigger. So this is just the very tippy top of the beginning of the shit that we're doing. I'm telling y'all, it's definitely been a wild end of our year. But I feel like we're starting the new year off on a good space. Y'all, if you listen to this and it's Tuesday and you're keeping up, we're still in 2024, but the countdown is here.
Yes.
This might be your last shift, last day, last whatever before we're in the biggest year ever in a minute. But before we even get into that, we do got to start with a weekend recap because it was just Christmas.
You was out of town.
I was out of town and finally came back. If you shout out to the people who watched the last podcast and enjoyed the last podcast, right? A little different format.
Yeah,
I felt like it was damn good.
I feel like it was good, man. Y'all we had some good reception on the StreamYard podcast.
We did. And the lighting situation that I got a lot of good reception. I just want to give a shout out to A-Train. She really did a lot of that.
That was the funniest thing to
My
see.
direction, though, but A-Train really did a lot of that.
That was the funniest thing for me to see because we laughed about your lighting setup in the beginning. And I was like, bro, you need to... I was low-key shitting on him. He was like, bro, we going with it. And then it ended up getting so much love, so... That was actually dope to see.
It was. And it was dope to just do that, y'all. It was dope to be able to tap in like we do. Normally when me and Terrell do the NFL picks, we'll tap in from each other's crib, but I really felt like we was using dope resources when I was out. I'm like, damn, I'm 3,000 miles away, but we still able to do something.
Nah, yeah.
But anyway.
That was good. But the boy came back.
Yeah. Weekend recap, just to keep it short and chill, man. My best Christmas gift that I feel like I got was the time that we got to spend with Sonny's family in Seattle. Like, to me, that's what we really paid for. You know, me and A-Train did not have a huge Christmas, but I will say the best gift was definitely you seeing your kid and her family's, you know, presence, just their arm and them loving on her. It's like, damn, like you just think about the people that might not have a fam. And I think, damn, if something happened to me and these people, you know? So that was a big part of it.
That is a special part. That is a special part of it.
And the last thing I'll say, I got A-Train. Me and A-Train didn't really do a bunch of Christmas gifts this year. But we did get the Echo Show joint for our crib. And I was going to say, bro, if you get a bunch of Echo Shows for your crib, we got the Echo Show. I think I got it at 15. The Echo Show 15, that joint.
You got that joint?
Yeah.
I didn't know you did that.
I called you. Remember we called you from?
Oh yeah, but I thought y'all was calling me from the small
like
joint on the counter somewhere. Damn, that's dope. I didn't know you did that.
Yeah. I mean, A-Train didn't really want anything. We said don't get each other gifts, but she got me like this shirt when I was in Seattle. So I said, you know what, Ben, I'm gonna just
Get her a little something.
get her something that's been on her brain that's not too crazy. I know she wants an iPad, but like,
No, yeah, I got you.
I was like, I'm gonna hook her up with the show. But bro, I was gonna tell y'all and everybody who's watching this, if you got an apartment, you got whatever, bro, that Echo Show on your Alexa app, you could tap right in.
We just starting to get in the Alexa game for real.
You could tap right into your show. So like people be spending mad money on like a security system, interior. I'm thinking, okay, let me look at the camera system. But like you get about 3 or 4 shows. Not only are you able to like have the surveillance, but they also smart as shit. The way me and A can talk on the different floors, I definitely fuck with it. So
We just now. All I do right now with my joint is groceries. I got a
Grocery
to-do
list.
built in that joint.
yeah, y'all. And we're not talking about anything that's super expensive, y'all. We talking about Amazon shit that you could go online and get.
Right. And
Especially
we
with a
are
good
not even
Prime deal.
sponsored. That's how you know we really just doing this shit off the strength.
Christmas recap, man. Came back, Rail picked us up.
That was special.
That
Got
was
to see my
special.
B
Always-
at the airport. You know what's crazy for me? I have been taking y'all to the airport for it. That's just a normal thing. And normally it's just y'all two.
Yeah.
When I saw On and she had Sonny, it was like, for a moment, literally, bro, for a moment, I'm like, I gotta get Terrance in On from the airport. Had to get his truck. I'm looking at the car seat in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And for some reason, it just slipped my mind. Like, yo, I'm picking this nigga whole, like, your family
Fam
up.
up. I was listening to Family Affair Chuck Brown last night and I almost cried. Cause me and A-Trey, we took such a dope family photo. And I was listening to the It's a Family Affair. When Chuck Brown says the family affair, I was like, I wanna cry like a bitch. But I didn't. But come on, bro, look at this. Hold on, wait, where is that? It's one of these joints.
Oh, Terrance, you can't show me that on air. I'll cry.
Yeah,
Man,
like,
let me
come
see
on,
that.
right?
Let's see
like,
that. That
look
is
at my
crazy.
B looking up at me in that one. Like,
My bad, y'all can't see. Terrance, you should
Oh,
send me a
come on,
picture.
wait, look,
Send me-
look.
oh, yeah. Turn it so they can see.
like, come on, y'all. We just took one of them. It was just one of them ones where I'm like, oh my God, my bumblebee looking at Dada. She said, who you got me?
Y'all see Terrance on his daddy rap? Look, on your podcast. What are we doing? He have shit on niggas for years for this. But I'm glad you finally...
Are we stopping the
Terrance.
DNX review for me to say,
Terrance.
Kendrick just spoke to my life? And this is the reason why. This is the reason why Mr. Morale spoke out to me. It's fatherhood.
Terrance, no, but you dead ass.
That's what you can tell, bro. It's
Niggas
really
was
effective.
just trying to do exactly
Father
what
Time
you-
might be the best song that I ever heard from Kendrick Lamar ever. You be like, all right, nigga.
That's the one
You
that just
had a
had
kid.
a kid. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who checked out the J. Cole. We still gonna check it out. We want to.
Oh my God, there's so much stuff, y'all, that we haven't kept up with.
The Forest Hills Drive, you see the joint, the Die Together joint? I don't know why I remember that from it wasn't Forest Hills Drive 10-year anniversary, or was it?
It was.
Oh, he bet the unreleased track, he got a joint called Die Together. He say, I got my daughter in my arms and yeah, we lie together. And something never happened to me, I pray we die together. I was like, I'm a father ass nigga, I'm turning this shit up. I'm glad to that joint. I said, all right, bet.
Man, that's why that Roddy Ricch drink got me.
Hey, but look, all I'm gonna say, y'all, a lot of music dropped. I don't want y'all to think that the Mallory Bros have forgot about that. As y'all can see, things have been moving, and it's like you don't want to like step in and out and feel like, oh wait, what? So I mean, all we can say is the new year definitely gonna bring a lot of fun. Terrell, your weekend recap though. I don't feel like we heard. I mean,
Nah, yeah,
it's
just
Christmas.
I'm gonna take what you said and then get it in my
Okay.
recap because he is right. It is a whole lot. Like we have been working with Patreon on certain things. I'll just say that it's that level now. Which I think is so dope because we've been there grassroots. You know, you got big people like Joe Budden and people that's over there that we was there before. It's super, super, super special what's coming up for the new year. But I had the best Christmas that I've had in a long time, just in terms of like getting shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All my Christmases are good. Every one of my Christmases are like special days of the year where I'm like, man, we all made it to the end of the year, or whoever we here with. I'm just be super grateful on Christmas. I never really talk about gifts like that because I'm a 30-year-old.
Yeah.
So what? I'm also be happy for crew to get stuff. But this year, first of all, the Fion became a nurse this year.
Shout out, hustle.
Certified RN
Hustle.
bachelor.
Hard.
Shout out to wifey. But so she got a little change. She got her change up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got the Apple Watch that I wanted for a minute. She got me a fucking Blackstone. Y'all know I've wanted a Blackstone for me. I think I've said on this podcast that I've wanted a Blackstone. She got me the Blackstone. She got me some shit from Skims. I really felt like a baddie by the tree.
Yeah.
I felt like a smooth
Terrell
baddie. I had a dope Christmas. Terrance got me a Stanley cooler for my trunk that I love, a car bar.
Car
to
bar.
my boy Don's father.
The Don.
Basically a man that half raised me in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
He always had his car bar, so that was so dope.
And if you don't know what a car bar is, it's really just a little mini cooler for your car. But he used to always say, hey, we got
if they ain't got no drinks
in
here, we can go to the car bar.
Me and Trevor was like, what is he talking about? He got a little Hennessy, a little VSOP, a little something, whatever he
A
got.
little Coke and some cups.
And some cups.
And ice.
Ice ready. Anyway.
But yeah, he got me that. He got Crew as the little baby, the little car joint that you get kids.
The red and yellow taxi joint.
Man, it was just a special Christmas. It was a very, very special Christmas. I got an active 1-year-old. Like, he wanted to rip open everybody gifts. Last year, he was a little jelly boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you put his hand up there, you don't know what the fuck is happening.
What's crazy also now, me having a 3-month-old and Terrell has a 1 and some change.
19.
I'm looking at Crew and wanting things from Sonny that I get from Crew now. And it wasn't like that before because he was my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like, when I gave Crew his gift, I walked out with the big box. And nobody recorded that. I'm upset about that. Whatever. I should have had that moment. But, look, me lost y'all baby shower. I deserve a couple of lost moments.
Exactly.
But when he put the box down and he looked up at me like, he had that you got me this look. I told Terrell I almost literally lost it. I'm like, oh shit. You know, I do so much for Sonny every day. And there's not really like a thank you, dada. You're not looking for it, but like, I'm doing this just because this is what I'm supposed to do.
Right.
If Sonny would have literally turned around and say, thank you or some shit, I might lose it because I'm like, hold on, wait. We haven't reached that level of the shit yet where she give it back. And I'm not saying that as a parent you need it back. It's just when you get it back, you could lose your shit.
It will be a lot for you.
When Crew was opening that gift, I was like, I'm about to fucking cry. He looks like little Terrell opening that gift. Anyway, y'all, hey, look, that was the Christmas vibes, man. The kids' gifts are always the gifts that's going to make... I told On, I don't give a fuck what I get. Mm-hmm. And people who say, yo, you know, hey, look, I tried my best, but, you know, I really didn't do too much for Christmas this year. This is my thing. You better be talking about Sonny's gifts when you tell me that, because guess what? I don't give a fuck if you got me nothing.
Yes, I swear.
If you got me nothing, but you got Sonny two outfits that she don't even acknowledge... Yo.
And first of all, that's the standard. That's what Mom told me. Mom was like, you know, when we all got to, my mother has like 4 sisters. It's 5 of them. So she was like, when we got to a certain age, it was your kids get a gift. Your kids get the gift. And that's your gift.
Yeah.
That your kids getting something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we did. Oh, Terrance, trust me. You are at the age. Y'all lucky we still do the Secret Santa.
Nah, no bullshit.
But you at the age where, yeah, she is the gift.
And Kelly got me a dope gift. This dope chain, I ain't gonna wear it yet, but it's an eagle pendant, and the eagle is holding this diamond. And the way Kelly explained it, and she said, like, the eagle represents me, but the eagle's holding a diamond, and the diamond represents Sonny. I felt like, damn. I was in Seattle.
You get the sentimental gift.
Y'all see, but look, for the parents, now that's a gift.
That's a gift, yeah.
But you say, all right, look, I'm going to get you a bracelet. Oh, you got to be a cheap-ass bracelet. Uh-huh. Okay, cool. But I'm spending a CK on it for Crew. Oh, it's the most expensive bracelet ever now.
Uh-huh. I think we both got something decorative from Mom this year, which is such a adult gift. Y'all got that dope-ass driftwood.
A-Train put that bitch up there already. That shit looks sweet.
For real?
Yeah, you guys send Mom a picture. That shit looks sweet.
Nah, yeah, I got to swing by y'all. I ain't been there in
Well, I felt like when I came here, I said, hold on, wait, let's not work real quick. Let's walk around real quick.
This bitch I was trying to give the nigga another tour. He didn't want it.
Well, I had my heavy-ass book bag on.
Gigi not going to let you go in that room over there.
I'm not going to Gigi's room. I need to go in Gigi's room.
No, our room.
Oh, because it's a mess.
It's that's the room that we said, look, everything else look good except for in here.
A-Train was on the phone with her parents. She said she was on the phone with her parents when we got back from Seattle and flipped the camera, and they were like, oh, my God. And we were like, hey, we just moved. We just stepped out of here. But that made us feel like, damn, like, He looked bad, you know?
Yeah. Damn. They some honest folks. That's funny as shit. Because damn.
you know you accidentally flip your camera. You think you on the front face. They looking at your dirty ass dishes. Oh, my bad. I'm getting ready to clean these in a minute,
I'm getting ready to do that. If you would have came this morning, you would have seen the mess.
Do you ever done that and didn't know your camera was flipped, but based on what they say, you say, what the fuck? Like,
bro,
you getting ready to do dishes?
I've taken a piss. Bro.
You taking a piss and you got your...
I have...
With G?
No, I have been on... I don't even... At this point, it's... Of course, I mean, like... It's happened to me, like, within the last 4 or 5 months. But I'll be on FaceTime. I feel like I'm looking at myself. And then I'll realize that my camera is flipped that way, right? Yeah. But I done went to the bathroom. I was on the phone with you when I was in the bathroom.
Oh, so the whole tea.
What happened? And did you just not say nothing? Like, did I just flash you type shit?
Nah, yeah. See, the good thing about Terrell's a FaceTimer who has his phone, like,
always
like, his phone could be somewhere else, so he might not look the whole time. You're right. You're screwed if you got somebody on FaceTime like that the whole time, but they ain't looking at shit anyway. I feel you, though, but, like, also, Terrance, y'all ever be on FaceTime, fellas? This is going to be the most randomest shit ever. You on FaceTime, but you going number 2, or you just sitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you go to stand up, fellas, you better put your phone somewhere else, because you know what I've done?
Oh, yeah.
I've gone to pull my pants up, and my shit is in clear view right there, you know?
Yes, it is.
I've always said, damn, if I'm on, I might be on, I might just have my camera out and be like, oh, wow, if I was recording, you would get a little meat shot.
That's a fact. Well, y'all, we going towards 2025. It's crazy. And I'm about to ask you a question that's going to make you feel really old. It's probably going to make a lot of y'all look at us like we're very old. Some of y'all that's young. Do you remember the year 2000?
Yeah.
25 years ago. Man, it's crazy. It was a point in my life where I was like, when I turned 25, me and G was talking about, she was like, I told myself, when I turn 25, I'm going to be married. I'm going to have a kid. I'm going to have the job that I've wanted.
Yeah.
You know, we used to tell ourselves in school.
I'm going to do everything that they told me I'm supposed to do.
Yeah. I'm going to go to school from 18 for 4 years, graduate at 22, take 3 years to work, and by 25, I'll be living my dream life. That does not fucking happen.
And these days, I'm going to let you get on your...
No, you got it.
These days, they not saying the same thing we saying. They saying more, but y'all don't realize y'all really doing the same thing.
But they're doing it way younger. Now
they're
you're
doing
21.
it younger, and they're what they want to be when they're 25 is way bigger. Like we said, I want to have a house, kids, job at 25. They want to be rich, have two cars.
Nah, yeah,
they're a little bit more of an expensive taste. Well, hey, look, I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think the
so
kids
either.
wanting to reach for the sky so hard is a bad thing. The only bad thing is when they don't and then they crash out.
And the way that they stress. The way that they stress so young can't be healthy.
It can't.
Like, you 20 years old or 21 years old, and you thinking, I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with my life.
And you know what I think, Terrell? We used to see people get famous for actual talents. And we used to see people stay famous and not be that famous or that popping anymore because they talent. Now, we're just seeing everybody try to stay relevant. We are not seeing our stars try to stay the best talented. I felt like there was a certain point where winning an Oscar meant I'm the best of this crop right now. You know? Mm-hmm. I'm the best out. Hey, me. When they make the list, when they tally us up, I'm up there. Actors, musicians, we used to give a fuck about that. Now a lot of creators and actors and musicians, we all care about our own personal gain, our own personal win. For me, monetarily most times, financially most times, it has nothing to do with the arts. So the kids see what? Do what's best for you financially. Not seek a talent or career. Bro, you know how many of us wanted to be football players and basketball players because we loved the game, but we knew that love of the game was going to transfer to money, and I could love playing this game and take care of my family the same way my favorite players are. It made sense. These days, they're still, of course, the sports athlete. But when you think about just regular jobs and these kids who, instead of them wanting to just get a house and wife and kids like we did, they want rags and riches, it's because everybody is just doing what they can to be financially good now, to the point where we see actors, musicians, stars, they doing hella ads. And look, we talk about this all the time, but they doing hella ads, hella business openers, business ventures. You're an entrepreneur on every single front except the art that we met you on. So I feel like kids feel like I need to find a way to get rich. Not I need to find my thing that makes me rich. I need to find a way to get rich, because then when I'm finally rich, then I can open my own wine. Then I can open my own this business. They thinking the right way, but that find a way to get rich isn't fueled by the same talent and inspo that we had, because it wasn't all about us finding a way to get rich. It was us wanting to be something. Sorry to be long-winded.
No, you good, and you're right. I think it's also a very specific crop of people you're talking about, because there are the people that went to school, felt like they did the right thing, don't necessarily, they may not even be into like what everybody else is doing per se.
Yeah.
But I do think social media caused 90% of what you just said because of what's accessible. I didn't know what the fuck Terrell Davis and John Elway were doing when I was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
8. And they had won a Super Bowl 4 years ago, and now we just sitting on money. You know what I'm saying? Or I didn't know what some of my favorite people. We couldn't see Martin Lawrence in Martin Lawrence's heyday. Like if Instagram was out back when Life came out, Blue Streak, post Martin, he would have been like big on social media at a certain point if you could see just what he ate for breakfast type shit. Oh, well, Martin in California right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We didn't have access to like the level of wealth that we can see now. And that's where a lot of what you're saying come from. We can see so much wealth just on your phone. And it's motherfuckers your age. So those diamonds in the rough look like this what the grass looked like. It looked like, oh,
this
everybody's doing well and I'm the one that's behind.
Yeah.
When you're looking at certain success stories that also don't have backstory. If I posted the best moments of my year, this year, y'all would legit say, yo, that nigga had a great year. Yeah. He had a phenomenal year. I got to get my shit together so I can have years like that. But this was a fucked year in certain aspects of it. It was a great year, but certain parts of this year was fucked.
Very true.
I don't show those parts.
Yeah.
So it's easy to be legit programmed by social media to think I'm behind or I'm not doing some shit right. And because this is what I see. Because when people ask, like, why are you saying that? People, or when I ask young niggas, they always say the same shit. I'm seeing these niggas online being able to do this, being able to do that, and I'm still trying to. My man started a clothing line, and now he doing good. I don't have a. It's like.
Nah, yeah, you know what it is, y'all? And this might be whatever Farfetch just came up with it, just thought of it. It's toilet water. The shit that we see on IG, the shit that you think, that's toilet water. But if I put it in a glass, make it cold and fill it to the brim, you think, oh, I got a nice chilled ass beverage. Look at him, he living lavish. You're not tasting what's in this cup. You're not seeing how I manufacture, flip this whole image. And my thing is like, when it come to the way, like you said, we look at motherfuckers, you could be getting all hyped up on some toilet water. Or you getting real hyped up on some green. You getting hyped up on green grass that like.
We talked about this shit too.
His green grass not gonna look the same in your yard. Remember on Fun with Dick and Jane when he went and said, fuck it, we ain't got no money, I'm gonna go get everybody's green grass.
and I'm
gonna put it all out. What his lawn look like? It look ridiculous. Because you was trying to get everybody else green grass instead of just watering and putting down your own shit.
But imagine if he only posted shots of the patches he took. You wouldn't know the yard looked like shit.
You wouldn't even know.
That nigga got healthy grass.
Right. So look, what's the point of this, Terrell?
The point of this is, as we go into 2025, I guess it kind of made me think, damn, 25 years ago, I was 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying?
6.
4 or 5, 6. Oh, damn, 6. Yeah, I was 1994 shit. Y'all know I wasn't great at math. Great with calculator, though.
Look, saying, I know I'm not great with yard work. Great with a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Well, that's not the same.
On the least, I guess
it's
not the same, but you know what I mean? These niggas, I'm not good with math. Go with a calculator. All right. That does the math for you.
Motherfuckers be acting like if you can't do certain times tables in your head,
that like, you're not, yeah.
Like, oh, wow. And like, I get it, though, like for like our age.
Yeah.
But in what situation in my life right now where there not be a calculator?
I could
We
call
all have
A-Train
one.
right now and say, I got a question for the podcast. And she'll be so hyped to be on here. And then they say, what's 13 times 5? And she'll be so pissed. Fuck out of here, Terrance. Fuck off. She don't like when you ask her a bad question.
What's 13 times 5?
13 times 5. Okay, so 12 times 5 is 60. So that means if we do another 5, it would be 55. I'm sorry, 65. That's how I do math, y'all.
Terrance,
If you say,
if 5 times 12 is 60,
then that means 5 times 13 is 65.
5 times 13 is 60.
Because it's just another 5. Bro, if a nigga ever say,
I'm terrible at math on paper.
Look, what's 20? Give me another one, Terrell. Just like that.
Because look, why don't you just do the 5 times the 3? That's the 15, carry the 1. 5 plus the 1 is
That's
6,
your way.
65.
Bro, that's your way.
Okay.
That's like you watch a nigga do
Or
bunny.
I can, over my phone.
If you watch a nigga do bunny ears, and you say, why you do that? You should just take it around the string, pull it back. He didn't learn your way, nigga. That's how you tie your shit.
But you shouldn't be doing bunny ears. At a certain age, you need to learn the other way. A certain age, you should learn the other way.
Why? If the shoe gets tied. Just like the person that's saying, why you showing your work like that? Why you carrying a 0? Why you carry the 0? Just put the... I got the right answer. You got the right answer.
That's about to be all of us with these kids and these new damn math they got.
Hell yeah.
But I wanted to ask you this, and did you want to save New Year's resolutions and stuff until...
Nah, we already kind of been on a New Year's vibe if you want.
Yeah. You got any New Year's resolutions you wanted to share?
I for sure have a New Year's resolution. For sure.
All right, bet.
In 2023, Terrell had his first kid, Crew. Crew is the start of, I felt like, the next generation of our family. He was like such a big deal. Like, and preparing for Crew, it was like everything got put on hold, and it was like, okay, we getting ready to have a baby in this family. You know what I mean? Like, we never really had a baby, so everything that we got done in between that, it was about, we doing this for Crew. Yo, we making sure that everything is good. So, that y'all with Crew, we know you got Crew. Crew was out 2023. And then the very next year, right after Crew, we found out in January, that we got Sonny coming in September. And 2024 became all about my Sonny girl. Yeah, it was about making sure that A-Train had a comfortable pregnancy and that she was in a place where she felt supported and comfortable. And if that was with me, that means bringing her out there with me. And that's ended up being the case. So it was about everything else. It was about everything else 2024. And I feel like you have times in your life, y'all, where God does call you to be a servant in a community or a realm or for somebody. You was everything that this person needed for their life. Or you was everything that this team at Best Buy or your job, you've been busting your ass. And you like, damn, you know what? I'm doing all of this shit. And I just kind of feel like they lucky, I'm not speaking to my family when I say that. I just mean, I know for a fact, everything in my mindset for the last 2 years has been about making sure everybody's good so that we good, so that it's good, the situation's good. I want everybody to think about the shit that we've been doing. I don't even got a 9 on me right now, but it's always on me.
You do got one on you.
Do what?
Nigga, you got on a Tony.
God, now see what I'm talking about. Anyway, I knew it was the reason I wore this. If you add the next year, 2025 across, then you're going to see this number that's on my chest right here. And if you look in the alphabet, I want everybody to focus on the 9th letter in the alphabet. And you'll see that it's the letter I, which means 2025 is about you. It's about me. 2023 was about Crew. 2024, we brought in baby Sonny. Now 2025, I feel like it's time for not only me, but even our supporters. This is the time where I feel like everybody gets to know me and my family and my camp on a different level. Period. Yeah. This shit grows with 2025 because it literally is the 9 year. Yeah. You feel me? It literally is the 9 year. And that's why I would say my New Year's resolution is just to make it all about me without being selfish. But if this year ends in a 9...
Hold on, we'll challenge you on that, because what does that mean? What is it? So what does making it about you look like?
Making it about
Without being selfish, of course. Because we get that.
Me and Terrell talked about this. A lot of y'all don't realize that, like, the vlogs, even me posting on my Instagram, my Twitter, a lot of things I might be hesitant to share because I feel like I don't know if this new me is acceptable to the world for some reason.
That's a millennial thought process. That's a very good point. This is a very great window that you're opening right now. Yeah. Keep going.
And the only reason why I say that is because I used to post when I was this type of guy. I told Terrell, even when I thought about a vlog to post, I'd be like, okay, I got footage of me and A-Train. I got footage of me and Terrell. I got footage of me and this person. But I used to be like, I need footage of me. I need more footage of like me. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all remember when Terrell met Gigi and he went to DR. I was a young person. Remember I put on the wall, I put paper chase in, and I was like, it was a lot of me and me on me. And then I felt like I got in a bad relationship, got out of that relationship and was very damaged from that relationship, met A-Train, and I felt like, hard truth, y'all. When you in a bad relationship, that shit definitely folds over to your new relationship and you will have bumps in the road.
100%.
I felt like a lot of people think me and A-Train are perfect, but trust me, we just like y'all, Sometimes I'm gonna, how niggas say something real wild. Sometimes I don't get to sleep in the house.
Yes.
What? It's like, nah, but look, sometimes A-Train definitely, I'm getting on her damn nerves. But that's the best part about growing with somebody. Anyway, damn, where was I at, Terrell?
You had just mentioned.
Okay, I got you. As I entered this new chapter in my life where I'm a father now, I'm a partner now. So I told Terrell, the pictures I used to post, I can't post it anymore. I told Terrell, the picture that you used to post in the gym, I'll do this over. The picture you used to post at brunch, the picture you used to post at the function, the picture where you had to fit, when you get in a relationship or when you get into a certain busy part of your life, fatherhood,
a kid,
you're not going to get so many of those pics.
Uh-huh.
So what do? You say, I'm going to wait until I get one. When I finally go out, I'm going to take a pic, then post. But you with your daughter every day. You're with your girl every day. And you don't think that that's worth posting. You don't think that the life that you legit love and go home to every day, you don't have a problem with it at all. You, for some reason, think that's not cool enough for you to share. I would rather share me by myself doing some bullshit to make it look like that this is still the life I enjoy, when really the life I enjoy, y'all, is being with my kid and A-Train. And I told Terrell, this is the year where I give that to the people that follow me. Mm-hmm. And does that mean, and I told Terrell, does that mean I'm going to do father-daughter videos and change the content? No. That just means very simply, y'all, instead of me not wanting to post on my Instagram because I'm at a kid's event or some shit, or say, yo, what do y'all think is the difference between this? Just you being more active. You've been seeing, bro, I'm going to try and be more outside and let people see who I am. People think they know what me and Terrell got going on. They think they know us, but low-key, we done fell so far under the radar because of us choosing to not share certain sides of our life that I feel like now is just a great period.
And what's crazy is we shared so much to start this journey.
It's why we have the fans we have.
And it's crazy that what you just said in the beginning of this whole shit was, I didn't know if this new me was acceptable. Bro, oh my God, that is such a millennial mindset because our crop, like, we got Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We walked them up. We cut the motherfucking ribbon on the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool, we grew up here. We did the thing where, like, we talked about it last couple pods ago, how we only post, like, dumps and shit now. We only post spreads. So, hey, life has been all right for me the last it might have been fucked up the last 3 months, but here go up 9 or 10 of the best moments of that bullshit that I just went through. But that's what make it tougher to post because your life changing in those months. In those months that you not posting, that you say, hey, I know you've done this recently. You have a picture of yourself that you say, I'm about to save this one. You might have favorited it. You might have put it in a folder, and that's going to be in your next post. I'm going to add this.
I'm going to add it.
We be doing shit like that now. But like you said, your life changing. You had a daughter. You got a new relationship. You now live with your girl. You got a brand new house.
Brand new crib.
Like, you got to think about things you didn't have to think about before. In that time, it's very easy to start feeling subconscious about if you even can post the same way.
Yeah, because all it takes is one comment for people to say, yo, nobody give a fuck about this shit, post this. And you start thinking, damn, you know what? Maybe my personal life isn't necessarily worth sharing. And let me tell y'all, fuck the person who says that. Let me tell you something. We all be living our life like you're a school and you're not. You think you live your life, or at least me and Terrell, we do sometimes. Sometimes we live our life like a school, and you know what that means? People are going to be young with me and then grow old and away from me, especially as a content creator, for my content creators out there.
Yes.
You think people are too young to vibe with your content, and then you think they grow up and old and away from your content. So your content is like a school, or what you are, the way you look at your shit, you looking at it like a school. And what you really need to do is look at it like a course. Terrell, you a course. This is a course. People are going to grow and take your course. Your course will grow with the people that choose to experience it. It's not that you have to remain youthful so that you can continue to have an audience. It's you have to keep your course healthy.
Or start a new one.
Yeah. Otherwise, you get moved right out of the curriculum.
And you're right.
And I'm telling you, when you think about that, stop thinking about how you can remain youthful for the next crop of these kids. Because you know what these kids like these days? These kids like, that's what all of us millennials are thinking. Mm-hmm. And we forgetting that we still the same audience. Did you see how everybody was saying, damn, it's crazy how we the parents now giving gifts. It's crazy how I'm seeing me have a kid, everybody have a kid. Mm-hmm. You're looking at your audience growing with you. And then when you think about what's popping, you look at the kids. And that's why I say, yo, it is 100% fine for you to evolve as a person because your audience is going to appreciate your evolution. They not going to look. I've never looked at a creator and said, this nigga's old and lame now, unless he was old and lame. And most of the time, it's when he was old and still doing the bullshit he was doing when he was young.
Yes.
Most of the time, you're like, damn, when this nigga gonna have a kid?
That's when you lame, when you still do the same thing that you did. If me and Terrance were still doing the same thing, imagine we were still in my mother's basement from 2015.
Could you really
almost
say?
10 years ago last year, we put the Culture One review out. 10 years ago this year. Oh, we need to do a 10-year anniversary for that album.
We should.
10-year anniversary for a lot of shit. That whole year was 10 years ago. But imagine we were still down there. People would be looking at us like,
what y'all gonna do? Yeah. What's this going? What does this lead to?
It's more admirable when the creator that you watch does grow to something else, but you can never abandon what got you to the party, and that's where some people go wrong.
Yeah,
me and Terrance have never abandoned a recipe ever. It's changed a little bit. Like now we listen to the music a little bit different. We've sat down and listened to shit. We still stand up. It was a point. Do y'all think we want to stand up for all these albums? No, but our audience enjoys us listening to music that way. It's just kind of like we have no choice but to still do that.
Not yet.
Because of the energy that it brings. So the recipe never changed, but we do have to evolve, and that's where 2025 is actually an important year for us. Yeah. Because it's the evolution of our content. There's so much darkness right now, I feel like.
It is.
And do I look worried? No, I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. And I love your resolution because it speaks to kind of like what I'm thinking. Like, bet. The 2023 was about my son coming. It was my big life change. And then 2024 was having a root in the ground of, getting Sonny here. I got to hold him up because I knew his life was going to change. Mm-hmm. So,
and I just got through holding the nigga up. So oh damn, now we flip back. Now
you knew the storm that was coming already. So now that Sonny getting ready to be 4 months, you're out of the winds and darkness of the newborn life. Yes. I feel like 2025 about to be. That's the year we can finally push that button for ourselves.
2025, you're just gonna be feeling like you getting. 2025 is also about y'all. When I say it's about me, it's about me not feeling like this guy needs to be in every video for y'all to eat. It's about y'all feeling like I'm going to hear from Terrance and Terrell, then Terrance and Terrell, then Terrance, then Terrell, then Terrance, then Terrance, then Terrance, then Terrell, then Terrell, then Terrell.
Yeah.
Because that's what this is. Like, me and Terrell talk to y'all like the jellyfish from Shark Tale now, where we're always the both of us, man.
Yeah.
Yo, man. What you doing, man? Yeah. But when you think about it,
you're right.
They always get both of us. And I'm thinking, damn, you know what? It'd be dope if you could sit with the one jellyfish, catch his vibe, then when his bro come around,
you bet.
You know?
And that's how we grew up, Terrance. Our friends have known us that way. That's how they should know us. Think about it. My mother only got us one Xbox. There's certain shit from my childhood. Like, everybody was like, yo, Terrell was triggered when he was talking about how he could have had GTA. Because we could have. Mom thought we was going to be gangsters. But look, she only bought us one Xbox. So that means we had one Xbox Live. We have the same friend group. So we have one Xbox Live account, one Xbox. So only one of us could get online at once. It was days where some of my friends would be online with Terrance for 6 hours. Guess who's coming into jobs ready to play? And everybody like, I'm about to go to sleep, bruh.
Uh-huh.
But there's some people, my boy Rico used to be like, Terrell, I'll stay online with you. I'll stay on and we'll run a little while. Rico will run. Rico put in 10 on the Xbox. But sometimes it was both of us. But other times you just spent a little bit more time with this one than you did with that one. And then...
Mm-hmm. And then like me and my boy Don, closer than Terrell and Don just because of the time spent. I remember Terrell and Donna was close for a small minute, but then me and Donna remained closer.
Yep.
Because Terrell was closer with Rashad. You and Rashad had the R&T show.
Yeah.
It was always Rashad and Terrell versus me and Donna. It's just like with twins, y'all probably get it. And I would love to see y'all comments because y'all know that it's two of us, but you also know the differences between the two of us. And I feel like those little moments that y'all see, those feelings of feeling like y'all know us and stuff like that. That's the shit that I feel like y'all need more of. I feel like, they need more music. Yeah, they need more, content on the Realest 9. Mm-hmm. But also, I feel like for the world, I feel like for the special life that I got, even if this is it, then I feel like it's worth sharing it and not boasting it. Like me and Terrell was talking about, it's not about like showing all your business. And people say, I don't want to put all my business out there. Neither do I, y'all. But also... this is what we do, what we've been doing, and I bet it shouldn't stop there. Mm-hmm. You could still go see all my family events from 2014 to 18. Yeah. So what, 2022 and 20, whatever, through 25, that's all the limits now. Because what? Nothing. If a nigga want to be weird on your content, if a nigga want to use your baby's picture to create an AI weird picture, they going to do that, bro. I told Terrell, if Beyonce can put Blue up there and she's fucking Beyonce, I'm not going to let,
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Society scare me.
And you not a crash out nigga. You not a nigga online popping shit at people, putting themselves at risk. I be telling myself, I'm not a fucking...
Yeah, you're right.
I live in fucking one of these places where I got to watch my back or I got beef with a bunch of niggas.
You ain't see the dude that said the video? He was like, suck my dick. First, he was a white boy, but you could tell he was from the DMV. He was like, all right, you bitch ass nigga. You see that?
What?
Yeah. I was thinking, damn, you know what? This has nothing to do with that. Y'all probably seen that if you on a DMV side of shit, but like that has 5 million views also. I'm gonna show you.
I need to see that.
But
cause I follow all of the pages, but I ain't see that.
I said, damn, if I ain't ever gonna be online barking at a nigga like this, cause fuck it.
Nah, yeah, you know what? All this should really sound like to y'all is that there's more content. And honestly, it's funny because I don't expect anybody to think, and this is the part that should get clipped. I don't think anybody should get excited about that because how many times have we said, oh, this next year is about to be crazy? Like, so if you hear us talk about all of this content coming and stuff like that, and you're not excited or you feel like, yeah, okay, these niggas always say that. You think I also know that? I do. And all you can do is prove through actions speak louder than words. The age old whatever. Mm-hmm. But all we can do is show. It's about to be amazing. It's about to be an amazing year for us. Speaking it into existence. This year, was a long ass year. Like, it was a long year. It feel like you have a 6-month-old to me.
Yeah.
It don't feel like September was only 3 months ago. It feel like September was 6 months ago.
It don't. And I think one of the best things about me and Terrell, y'all can say as creators is we never satisfied. We know that somebody said on the NFL picks, it seemed like y'all always trying to dumb the content down or shorten it. And it don't be that, y'all. It really be us feeling like, damn, we got to make more room. It don't be we need to do this less. It be like, hey, let's make this shorter so that we got more room for something else. And y'all will see, man. I really feel like y'all have been able to be present with both of us through some of the biggest moments of our life. And now in 2025, I felt like that support is going to you're going to feel the reciprocation. Like Nipsey Hussle, one of my favorite Nipsey Hussle songs is Been Down. Yeah. This a moment, this special, this what happens. You stay down, the game bless you. This what happens. You don't fold, the game test you. It was permanent. I stayed down, I deserve this shit. That's how I feel about this shit. I feel like the niggas that stayed down with us deserve more.
Yeah.
I feel like I cannot stop. I feel like when me and Terrell do not create, we really be feeling like, yo, what are we doing?
But Terrance, it's niggas out there that have heard you talk like this before. I'll call you the nigga out.
That's why I say,
you gotta show me now.
But that's why I say we've taken losses. We've had motherfuckers say fuck the Patreon. We've took the L's. I'm not sitting here saying I'm perfect. I'm saying the dope thing about me and you is how many creators get up there every year and say, you know what? We about to try to be better. And even if they don't be better, they still will at least make that promise. And look, are they seeing that we went to Argentina, Cancun, these niggas been chilling all year? Nah.
It was life shit.
We're telling them that the only reason why shit was what it was is because of life. And we even saying we cool with them not believing the next. Bro, I'm telling you.
Nah, yeah, you're right. You're right. And
Imagine
we definitely
we was up
stepped
here
the shit
like,
up. This was a great year for us.
I think so.
Oh my God, the way we walked through that beef, it was crazy. But like, I don't think you sometimes understand the weight that was on your shoulders, even in that moment, as a creator that does music and did music since 2015. This is somebody that's covered both of these artists for 10 years. I want to know what this nigga thinks. And, oh man, I want to go back and react to some of my reactions to some of the songs from the beef. I'm not doing it in 2024.
Nah, you gotta wait.
We're going to reflect on that in 2025, and look at it as reflection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's definitely a lot that we could give ourselves credit for this past year, but it don't stop. We definitely going for the next year. Definitely want to say a sayonara to the New Year Chance. We basically walked the whole first hour in just personal life, which I don't mind at all.
I ain't mad at all.
But sayonara to 2024 was a beautiful year. It gave me a beautiful niece.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the sky, I think of that girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just grateful we all, God forbid something happened in the next 4 or 5 days. I'm just grateful that my tribe and the people that I love are whole going into this next year, even with losses. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that we have, I'm just grateful, bro. Grateful is my word of that's why y'all saw on the picture I posted of Crew on on IG.
Yeah.
It's just grateful, man. I'm just grateful to be right here.
Yeah. I definitely would say 2024, probably the best year of my life. 100%.
Yeah.
From 2024, from starting the new year with A-Train, ending the new year with Sonny and A-Train. We were talking about how tomorrow's New Year's Eve. And last year we was at the Dylan and Reese last year. It's funny I can say it because I'm not there anymore.
Nah, yeah.
But we was at the Dylan and Reese last year on that rooftop. And I remember waiting for the ball to drop and no fireworks happened. And we just kind of felt like, damn, bet we going to have to. I felt like that was very symbolic. We went up there to look at the fireworks. Nothing happened. We all just kind of stood around the ball drop. And it was like, yo, we got to go create our own fireworks. You feel me? We got our own fireworks to make this year. And I think this year was full of fireworks.
And hold on, wait, when was Sonny
conceived?
These motherfuckers made fireworks, all right. She's a New Year baby, ain't she?
Nah, Sonny is a 20.
This motherfucker went downstairs, threw on the Alicia Keys.
Sonny is a December 29th conceived baby. Yesterday, me and An was definitely, we had a moment. We said, yo, 1 year ago, we made that girl.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dang.
And you know what's crazy? We knew. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But I will say 2024 changed my life, and now I'm ready for 2025 to hopefully be impactful in somebody else's life. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah. 2020 mine, but it's 2020 hours for real.
Yeah, 2020 mine, but it's 2020 hours. I like that. 2025. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
225. You add that shit across, and we right there. This our year. If you fuck with us, this your year. Fuck them other motherfuckers who fuck with everybody else. If you rocking with us and you feel like you've been rocking with us since day one, then you need to be saying this your year too.
Yeah. Terrance, come on, don't fuck it up.
Terrell, you fucked it up by touching my mic.
If you fuck with us.
If you fuck with us.
The mic. I be trying
I don't think they hear me.
Y'all don't know how I'll be itching sometimes to just turn Terrance mic. Or I'll see a little piece of lint.
And they can't not because your mic is facing your
That's how you can tell who run the show for real. Huncho. It's the reason why Quavo was called Huncho. You can be set, you can be take.
But there's one Huncho. It's okay. If you wanted to sleep with the gang, you should have just said it. We would have blessed you. He took the most L's.
He did take the most L's.
If you wanted to fuck with the gang, you should have blessed it. Then nigga.
He did take the most L's. No, I wouldn't say Quavo took the most L's.
I don't think so either. I'm just shooting because you said he was Huncho. I thought that's funny to say though, because the nigga had to get up there and be like, "Hey, you want to fuck my man? You should have just asked me. I would have let you know."
He had a tumultuous, but nah, Quavo done stepped out there on some of the best of it. Look, he took C Breezy work from him. My God was sick.
Why people say
whole beef is based on
I don't
that.
feel like it's fair to just claim Karrueche is C Breezy work. He had to earn Rucci.
He did, but she wasn't who she is now.
I feel like it was harder. It was harder for him to get Karrueche now than it was for him to get Karrueche back when Breezy was with her. Because she was probably young and whatever. Now, you got Karrueche that's made.
It's more impressive.
It's more impressive.
Harder to get shorty now.
I wanna get you paid. If you like that, okay. Get you right back. No way. That shit was fire.
What you think about the Georgia boys with me and Tim McGraw? What's his name?
See?
Me and the man from the boys, Georgia Bulldogs. What they say?
I'm not mad at the lane switch.
It's stuck in my Georgia ways. You remember
That's
that?
it?
Yeah.
I haven't heard it. That's crazy. I have not heard that.
You haven't heard that? The Quavo joint?
No. I heard the Lana joint, the Lana Del Rey joint.
That joint is fire. And it's called Tough for a reason. It's tough.
The Fly joint with Lenny Kravitz is fire.
The Fly
niggas are just acting like it's not.
Yes, that black leather glove, like a rain with an attitude. Like a 38 that ran out of gas.
That nigga really is
I
tapped in.
That joint tough, bro. And I said, you know what?
He tapped in and you know what's fucked up?
This what Quay getting ready to do, I'm with it.
And look, am I going to be there for everyone? No, but I respect the hustle.
Yeah, and we have sympathy for Quavo. Just as a random thing that we even talking about the nigga. But I have so much sympathy for him and him experimenting with new sounds because the nigga just lost half of his life for real with his nephew. And not even 4 years later or 3 years later, people are already like, yeah, Quavo can't figure it out. Let the nigga figure shit out. Just let him put shit out. If you don't fuck with it, cool. But like,
right,
damn, have we lost empathy? Have we gotten that far? And that's what we get with celebrities. That's the bad thing about any level of celebrity. It doesn't even matter if you got a lot of followers. When shit happen, it's almost like we become less human or we have less human thoughts about people that we know are a little bit more well off than most.
Yeah.
We start thinking, well, he's rich. Well, you're a millionaire, so it's like, yeah, but like, come on, y'all. We can have a little patience with Quavo. Quavo could do whatever he want, man. That nigga lost. If I lost Terrance, might start a fucking, y'all might see me up this jump like Bob Dylan. What's the motherfucker with the afro that was painting?
Yeah.
Y'all might see me just doing anything to try and get back to normal. And I would hope I had Dab's support. Anyway, let's actually talk about some shit we should talk about. Beyonce did the motherfucking Super Bowl. We didn't even talk about it. Shit. Well, I said Super Bowl because it felt like it. It was a Christmas Day.
Nah, 100%. Beyonce
felt like a Super Bowl performance.
Yeah.
She smoked it like we knew. We knew it would happen. She fucking smoked it. I think she truly set a precedent for just a Christmas Day with Kendrick to follow.
I agree, man. I think Beyonce's performance was next level. I also think she put a lot of pressure on Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance, period. Only because
I said it months ago. And they killed Maul for saying that because Maul shouldn't have said what he said about the numbers. The numbers part fucked this whole argument.
I'm only saying this because Beyonce is a performer and showed that.
Yes.
Like
that's the only reason.
that also looked like low-key a walk in the park for Beyonce. That looked like it was very easily done. Only reason why I say that is because, like, we even seen with Usher, with the skate slip. We seen with Rihanna, she up there looking a little out of breath. The Super Bowl is a big stage, and the performance attribute that you have as an artist, that's going to have to be that's going to be a very important attribute when it comes time to it, because your music is one thing, but how do you perform it?
And that is the conversation right there. I got to shoot my guy Maul some bell because he got flack for saying Beyonce's bigger than the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Viewership-wise, she's not bigger than the Super Bowl, but where I believe that is it don't have to be a Super Bowl stage for you to get the level that Beyonce brings to a performance.
100%.
That's the difference. It feels like a Super Bowl because that's how big and powerful, that's how big a Beyonce performance is delivered. Beyonce being the best performer of all time, to me, isn't hinged only on her on stage dancing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the level of the show she brings. Like, the new acts to follow, like, and you have some people that have set some amazing stuff up, but to see Beyonce out there doing that, all of the horses, all the black people, all of the design, if you watched the documentary for Coachella Homecoming, if you watch Renaissance, saw it in the theater, if you watch these behind the scenes, you know Beyonce no stranger to a football field. I'm sorry, a stadium. I just did 70 stadiums. This is all I've done for the last couple years. So yeah, it's going to look easy because this real easy. Y'all should watch my movie and you can see the behind the scenes on where we had to take this whole stage right here and ship it to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she smoked it. And just to move the conversation forward, Terrance asked this question, and I think a lot of people are talking about if this is going to be something that Netflix and the NFL or the NFL period now keeps as like a slot that they can use to drive viewership and increase, support in whatever they want for whoever they partner with. Even if it's not Netflix, the NFL should 100% keep this slot for a performer open just like the Super Bowl. I think they should. I think Beyonce is no stranger to starting shit. Change the game with that digital drop. Know where you was with that digital pop. Music used to come out on Tuesday before who? The GOAT. Dropped on a Friday. That's the reason why you get your music on Fridays now. It used to be Tuesday, young niggas. But I do think Beyonce, as no stranger to starting things, has now set this up to where, oh yeah, next year we probably gonna get Bad Bunny or somebody. I don't know. It's gonna be somebody.
I think it's a good idea because Netflix partnership with the NFL is the sweet piece of the whole thing. It ain't just the NFL throwing Beyonce in the middle of a Fox broadcast.
Nah, yeah.
Like, the people who are paying for Netflix kind of feel like I already paid for my Beyonce ticket. And that's the best thing about streaming is with streaming, all right, bet this game is going to be on Peacock. If you pay for Peacock, you feel obligated to watch what you've already paid for more than if the game came on at 8 o'clock on Channel 4.
Ah, you know what? You're making a good point. That's true.
People subconsciously don't think about that, but I feel like in the media world, in the world, they look at it as a win. Okay, bet. Beyonce just did these type of numbers for all these people who paid to get in here. Nobody's going to say, hold on, wait, Beyonce's performing on Channel 4 and you got to pay for it? All right, let's pay. Because what's the incentive after Beyonce's performance? Nothing. But I can get Netflix, watch Beyonce's performance and the game, and then I got a whole month of what? All out shit. I want y'all to imagine we say Beyonce is going to perform for the realest 9 on Patreon, me and Terrell's joint, right? Do y'all know how much we would run it up for people to just see the Beyonce? But guess what? They would get 30 days, realest 9. They might go look at the Kendrick G and X and say, I fuck with, bro.
And that's why fucking Squid Games 2 tomorrow. They at the game. You know? You trying to keep that viewership and take advantage of it.
So look, long story less long, I think Beyonce definitely was lucky to be, because whoever I feel like they could have got would have been the person that started this, but I definitely think Beyonce was such a great chess piece for Netflix and Beyonce to come together and create that wave.
It was worth the investment.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all had any buffering or anything on y'all, but we didn't have any buffering.
No buffering during a
Netflix
concert, at least.
I feel like Netflix knocked that out of the park. Having the Squid Games people with Pittsburgh Steelers terrible towels and then saying, hey, tomorrow Squid Game 2 is back on. That was literally my reminder, bro, that Squid Games 2 was coming out.
Nah, yeah.
We ain't watched but one episode. But I didn't know that Squid Games was back. I completely forgot about this shit. Forgot about the trailer and everything. But Netflix did such a great job taking their own content and putting these people at this Christmas game, cutting to them and then throwing up a graphic. Boom, perfect. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was dope. I think my idea for the NFL to do, though, is to take maybe a legacy act and do that for the Christmas Day game. And then they should do like, kind of like how we get in the hottest artist of the year. You know, the artist that had the craziest moment of the year is Kendrick. And now Kendrick is going to do the Super Bowl. I think they should always kind of like do something current for the Super Bowl. And you can do your legacy act on Christmas. I think that'd be dope. Way less stress. Way less pressure on the legacy act to have to deliver these astronomical numbers.
Yeah.
And you can still, you know.
Katt Williams started this year, 2024, off with, it seemed like some of the most unfiltered truth that we've heard in a minute. And it was on a platform that was owned by somebody who it looked like he couldn't get in trouble for. So it seemed like even more unfiltered, raw truth. Why would he get up there and tell Unc Shay all of this shit if it wasn't true?
Yeah.
We all believed it. A lot of it sounded very true. A lot of it sounded very real. Some of it, 10% of it sounded like bullshit. And we love Katt Williams. But we all can admit that we did not believe 100% of what he said in his interview with Shannon. There was certain things where it was like,
said, I read 1,000 books by the age of 6 or something like that. It was something crazy. I recently rewatched his interview.
Yeah. So I want y'all to think about how we've looked at Katt Williams. We've looked at Katt Williams like a fucking genie that came out of the bottle of 2023 and gave us wishes. Holy fuck. This has been a different year. And it all started with Katt Williams.
It did.
Katt Williams opened the box of the truth we would hear this year. We got the Diddy case. We got the fucking, the Luigi CEO shit. All of this shit that's happened. It's all happened because of Katt Williams' unfiltered truth-telling in the beginning of the year. Well, let me tell you something. Katt Williams just ended his crazy great year by telling one of the biggest lies I've ever heard. And that lie was so big, it made me think, damn, the same way we looked at the truth, maybe we need to look at this as a sign of some shit. Because, nigga, what? Long story less long, Katt Williams basically said that he is the reason why Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. And when he tells the story of why, he basically tells a story of him convincing Stephen Curry to go to the NBA. He said he had what I do is I throw a celebrity all-star game. I do that every year. And then he talks about how there was this guy who was there, and every time he came down, he wants to shoot the deep ball. And I say, you should be in the NBA.
Is that a real thing?
Katt Williams. I see the games he play. Officer Hoyt, this your training day.
I see the games he play. Officer Hoyt, this your training day.
Let's go!
Put that motherfucker back on there.
I love it. Come on. Terrell, one more time for me, Terrell.
I see the games he play.
Back on there.
I see the games he play. Officer Hoyt, this your training day.
Katt Williams, you didn't convince Stephen Curry to go to the league. Stephen Curry was convinced to go to the league when his damn daddy was in the damn league and he's courtside. You think Stephen Curry went to your celebrity all-star game? Why is Stephen Curry playing in the celebrity all-star game? Why is he playing? Because he's the son of a celebrity. He's the son of an NBA player. So don't you think, Katt, that he might have wanted to go to the league
Now,
because of his dad?
Let me ask you this, because you right about Katt Williams lying about that. That was a very bad lie. It don't change the fact that a lot of what he said in that interview that came out on January the 2nd or 3rd or something crazy. Go back and look at the date Shannon uploaded that joint. It's like the 2nd or 3rd. A lot of shit he said in that interview ended up being... He said that you're going to see... It was points in the interview where he said, oh no, in this year, you're going to see the truth about a lot of people. And we did. We did.
But you see, as much as I want to look at him like a prophet, him saying the thing about Stephen Curry just made me think, damn, What if you're just a guy that knows how to sound really good? You sound good, and the shit you say makes sense. But
you're right. But what wouldn't happen when that
you
motherfucker
could
right?
also just be a fucking liar. You know? Like, okay,
No, yeah, he definitely lied.
Now, you saying that you talked Katt Williams into going into the league? I'm sorry, you saying you spoke... Let me start over. You saying that you told Stephen Curry to go to the NBA is so blasphemous that it now make me think you saying that even Cedric the Entertainer stealing your joke or Steve Harvey stealing your joke. Now it make me look at you saying that funny because you were willing to tell a very astronomical lie. How do we know that wasn't a lie just because it sounded good and that person wasn't there to defend himself?
Well, I'll say this. I don't look at Katt Williams and what he says. I really look at Katt Williams, and I gained a lot of respect for Katt this year. But Katt was kind of spiraling at one point just in terms of how he looked. That kid was choking him out. Remember that? That was just a very messy time. And then he started showing back up. He was in Atlanta randomly. Like, he was, remember?
And he's been working.
He had got back to just getting the work done. And I don't look at what he say like the nigga is telling the truth all the time. You right. A lot of the shit he was saying about what happened with the jokes and shit, we really don't know the truth until you look at the proof. There is proof, though, of Katt Williams doing the Cedric the Entertainer joke.
Yeah, there is.
When I see the video, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff that he said, you do got to take it with a grain of salt. But the nigga was right about a lot this year. He was right about so much this year.
Because my thing is this. Did Sid steal a joke? Yeah. Did he steal your career? No.
I would argue Katt Williams' career better than Cedric's.
No, but that's my thing.
That's actually a good argument.
But when you came out, though, when you came out against Cedric in this thing, when you really think about it, you was low-key at Cedric's career for him stealing your joke. Let's think about that. You said Cedric said he's an entertainer. He's never entertainer. He's never entertained. Cedric's never had this. Cedric did. You low-key bodied him. And it was really all over the fact that he stole your joke. I'm not mad at it, y'all. But my thing is when you see a nigga is a diabolical fucking liar, it's like, what if, like Sid said, it was just one of those we told the same joke. I ain't gotta. What if Katt Williams is a little deranged? You ever be the nigga?
The nigga is a little deranged.
Bro, you ever accidentally fuck around and fuck with the wrong nigga on accident? Like, look, you pick up a bowling ball, you bowling. You know how there's 2 lanes? You pick up a 6 on this, you pick up a 9 on this lane, and you realize you picked it, look, this motherfucker will touch my ball. You like, yo, it was an accident. But look, now you done realize, damn, this nigga.
Yeah. I'll give you a better example. You ever have a nigga like, say, yo, you got a fucking problem or some shit? And you look at the nigga, and then you realize,
this nigga's nutty.
Oh, he has an issue. So I'm not even going to have, I
don't
don't even need to prove I'm tough, because this nigga's a nut job.
Yeah, I don't got to prove him tough.
You just kind of just let him have it or walk away. Remember that crazy ass nigga who used to live next to us when he lived in 3485?
Hell yeah, the nigga with the Tourette's.
He had Tourette's or something. So he would see you and be like, fuck out of here. What the fuck are you doing? Fuck you, pussy. Roll your window down.
Roll my window down.
Fuck, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, pussy. And then we'll walk off.
Nah, yeah.
I'm on the phone. They say, who is that? I said, that's my neighbor. He's good. That was him chill today.
No, yeah, I'm telling you. I look at Katt like Katt could be kind of one of them guys that nobody takes him. Terrance, you making it seem like we take Katt 100% serious. We don't.
We looked at him.
The nigga be liars. He be lying, but the nigga has said some things.
I said prophetly. I meant prophetically. We look at him prophetly.
But nah, you know what? I really don't want him to do another interview with Shannon. I keep getting this idea. They're gonna say, you know what? 1 year ago today, Katt, we sat down and created one of the most viewed interviews of all time. Welcome back, Katt Williams. I don't want it.
Don't do it.
Because you're going to just set the Matrix off into the new year, and we don't need that.
We don't need that.
Also, one thing I wanted to say, just moving the needle a little bit, it's been abnormally warm on the East Coast. I've tweeted about it. There was 66 degrees today. If y'all don't think, like somebody tweeted me and said, yeah, fuck that. I'm glad because I hate the cold. I also hate the cold. But y'all not a little concerned about this shit? It's fucking damn glass is dirty as shit. It's December 30th, and we have 66 degrees there. I went out to the terrace today with a t-shirt on.
Man, I'm telling you, I went
Shit's
outside.
not okay, y'all.
I stepped outside this morning. I seen this dude running with a short sleeve shirt and shorts. And I looked at it on and I said, yo, this is ridiculous. Also, it'll be 35, 20 degrees out here, y'all. And now look, 2 back-to-back 60-degree days. So do you know what the houses do? Do you know what the cribs do? Even at my mother's crib, everybody's house is hot as fuck because it's like, yo, we just had this crib heated for a 30-degree night. And you wake up to a 60-degree morning. It's 75, fucking almost 80 degrees in sunny room. Bro, that ain't good.
Nah, yeah, too hot.
That's too hot.
You got to turn that AC. You got to flip over to that AC. But guess what? Tomorrow it'll be 30 degrees.
Tomorrow it'll be 30. You wake up in a chill.
Mm-hmm. You wake up, your house is at 56. You like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's a weird time, y'all. I really feel like we kind of just talking about it right now, but one day they gonna look back and be like, motherfucker.
Those was the signs.
In 2024, they were chilling. They thought they were getting days. They thought it was cool. Now half of the U.S. is frozen in ice.
There's gonna be a lady speaking in a hazmat bubble suit. They thought that everything was fine.
Sorry, burned over because we ain't gonna freeze. This is some global warming shit.
And now we're really fine. This is how I eat my breakfast. She reach and grab a foldable tray of... Oh, no.
Oh, you found out she living on Mars? The Earth is burnt?
I think it's funny because you're saying they thought they were living so lavish. They thought that everything was fine. Huh? Sorry for them. Now I'm going to eat my lunch in her fucking bubble. I would have rather been them motherfuckers. Burn me to a crisp. I'll keep it a stack, y'all. I don't want to be here when the world turns Wall-E. I don't want to be here when the world turns into that Wall-E universe where the robots run everything and we're just like, now we're the second best creatures on Earth now. Now we're number one.
If there was a golden, you seen 2012, 13 years ago, that movie came out. About when the year 2012 came, was a great flood, whatever. They built them big ass ships. Mm-hmm. Who was that led that? John Cusack. Was that John Cusack? Who's that? He was the guy from Identity, but he was also the star of
Nicolas Cage?
It wasn't no damn Nicolas Cage. He looked like Nicolas Cage's older brother or younger brother. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But you remember they had them ships? And you could get on the ship and go?
Yeah.
Would you want to do that? Or would you just want to die in the wave?
I would rather die in the wave, bro. I don't want to be here for the next whatever. But now that I got Sunny, shit is different.
Yeah, I would want crew to be on
like J. Cole say, I hope we got it together.
We might have to run for the ship. If we don't make it, we all don't make it together. But
that's it. I can't leave my one.
Nah, yeah.
So it would be,
we're gonna have to try.
We're gonna have to get a seat on that shit.
And that's what's fucked up about
Day After Tomorrow.
Having a kid. Is now, if I lose Terrance, I could probably get to the point where I probably wouldn't want to be here no more. You know what I'm saying? I would need a lot of support.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But now I can't leave.
Because Terrance is low-key still here. He's just now
I can't leave.
This little guy.
Yeah, he's here. And then look, for your seat, I can't leave. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, when we was younger, it was like,
when I was young,
nigga check out, I could check out after him.
Or I would crash out. I used to say that I would crash out. I don't think that if something happened to Terrell, I would be suicidal. I mean, I would in the beginning. And of course, we knocking on all woods, but like, I thought I would be on a crash out. I definitely felt like, okay, bet I would crash. Meaning, if it was fuck shit behind, and even still, I don't know. But
now you feel the same way. I always told myself that too.
If it's fuck shit, I might crash. If it's some bullshit, I would crash.
But you see, you can't now.
Nah, I can.
Yeah, I can't. Terrance, you can't. Now you gotta go home and you think different. Now, cause you crash, you going to jail or you gonna die. You know? You ain't gonna be able to do it for scot-free.
I'm not, but if a nigga fuck with rail and it goes there, man, I'm gonna have to just turn into a nigga that I don't want to be. And I'm gonna be just, what Meek say on that, and niggas on that, I'll say this about Meek Mill and we gonna move forward. Y'all can talk all the Diddy shit you want about Meek, but Meek got something that a lot of y'all favorite rappers don't have, and that is a classic album.
Championships.
When that nigga got out of jail, that nigga dropped a fucking piece of hip-hop history.
He did.
Legit.
He did.
Like when he was like, that's what the white lady say when she screamed, it's Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday 13th. The ambulance is calling, baby. Just remember that joint?
Yes.
Bro, That's what he said. That's what the white lady said when she screamed. I was listening to that joint. I was on a corner with the reef. I was thinking like, damn, that nigga went to jail.
That's
and, like,
trauma.
fought the system. Yeah, I would go through that system. I would walk through the jail doors like Thanos for this nigga or his kin or his.
But you
kin.
can't.
I
wouldn't want that. If some shit happened to me, a nigga take me out. Like, you can't do that, bro. You need to be there for your family. That's what's crazy about the whole shit. That's why I'm saying it. Anyway, let's get off of this shit. I wanted to ask you this about Ice Spice. And I wanted to say this. It's your phone. I wanted to say this about Ice Spice. Ice Spice did her on the radar freestyle, right?
Okay, yeah.
And over the last course of whatever month or whatever, it seemed like people have noticed that Ice Spice has gotten a lot smaller, right? I don't know if she's on Ozempic. I don't know if she just really started working out, but we seen the workout video you put out, and honestly, it wasn't really that convincing. Sorry if she is. But it just, you look very new to the gym. Very, that's how this machine works. You don't look like you being that motherfucker to get to where you at now. But the issue with Ice Spice's weight loss, right? I feel like this is one of the first times where we're seeing weight loss affect somebody in a negative way.
But it's positive
This
weight loss.
young in their career.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Normally, it's somebody older that experiences a weight change or something that where we say, oh, you don't look like the old version of you. Never has the old version of you been a couple of fucking years ago or a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, no bullshit. Yeah.
But I think the issue that she'll have going forward is the fact that you have gotten to this level of celebrity because of your image. Your music is riddled with your image. Like 100 bands of Chanel, but she's still shaking ass in the deli. Like, you have been the ass chick. The girl shaking ass. That nigga a munch. Nigga, he eat it for lunch. You have been that girl. So once you lose the sex appeal, what do you really have left? We gotta now listen to you rap?
That sounds horrible, don't it?
And it sounds terrible, but when I think about Ice Spice's success, a lot of her success came with her delivery, with her sex appeal, and it made her lyrics work. That's why Munch worked. People liked the shit she was doing. Even Nicki Minaj was kind of doing her little swag a little bit in the video they did together. You got the Nicki Minaj level with the shit.
Yeah.
So now that you lost that sex appeal, I don't know. It just seemed like it's going to be tough for you to, like, you got to low-key reinvent yourself because you're not the same person at all now. You can't even really rap the same joints you had before.
This is why they say, y'all, you shouldn't, like, be hopeful about getting on when you get on with, like, a wave. Because the bad thing is I felt like from jump, everybody knew the girl wasn't necessarily the best rapper, right? Mm-hmm. But everybody was sexually attracted to her. All of the men were sexually attracted. Everybody looking at the ass. And it's crazy. I want y'all to imagine, like, if you go to, like, a waffle restaurant or a pancake restaurant, lady in the back, she's shaking ass every time she make pancakes, right? The shit goes viral. Everybody knows the shit is going viral because she's shaking ass. But you know, you would see people saying, these pancakes is fire. These waffles are fire, right?
Yeah. Until
she lose weight and she don't got ass no more, right? She making the waffles and pancakes the exact same. Can you imagine the shock? Her shock of thinking they lining up outside for my waffles. She don't know it's her ass. So guess what?
It's not just the ass, though. She has, what about the female fans of her? They don't like her for ass. They actually fuck with some of the music.
We talking about the line outside. We not talking about if you got customers or not. Because Ice Spice got...
Terrance, niggas wasn't buying Ice Spice tickets to see Ice Spice ass in person.
Sure, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the lady that loses weight that's selling the waffles, when she opens her doors and realizes they not lining up, she gonna think, damn, my waffles not hitting. She gonna think, damn, it's the pancakes fell off. And guess what people gonna say? The pancakes is whack. The waffles is whack. I don't know why y'all already like the waffles. I don't even know why y'all like them. Because they was always whack. But guess what? That's what she hears. And the bad thing with Ice Spice is that's her situation. She's going to keep hearing that her music sucks because she don't have her ass anymore. When guess what? They never lined up for your music. They were never here for your music. They always was here for your waffles and pancakes. Like, they was never here for that's a pun, I would say, because they here for your ass. They're not here for what you think they're
But
here
Tan,
for.
I don't like that because I wouldn't say Ice Spice's whole career was because she had ass. I think her ass was a part of the delivery of the work.
The opposite's real. I think the only reason why she got on is because she bent over and put her hands between her legs and her music was clearly.
I do think that kind of took her more viral, but
you
I
know
do
what? You
think
don't have
some
that-
young girls.
You don't have that same cut card for Scarlett.
Scarlett didn't have Ice Spice's success.
She
Scarlett,
you
Terrance,
saying
no.
Ice Spice ain't a sex
Scarlett,
appeal thing, then
the
I
diff-
bet.
but
A
that's the
niche
difference.
female artist, but you don't like Scarlett.
Scarlett is struggling right now because she has zero direction. If you don't know Scarlett, she's the move the fuck back. Move the fuck back.
She got that New
This
York
is
Busta
New York.
Rhymes.
It's
fat- she'll be a fat
it was
girl
a very
shit.
regional track when it came out. Only niggas that thought that was fire was niggas New York adjacent or of y'all. I'm from Jersey. Same thing, basically, the way y'all think about music. Like, I knew she wouldn't work on a national level unless they were able to get her to appeal to more people than Busta Rhymes type. Like, you did Mav Hoffa's joint. Like, you're such a New York-based artist where you're gonna have to break out of that bubble. Ice Spice had national success with Munch. Like, niggas across the world was saying, "You thought I was feeling you?" Like, that was like a thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's a little bit of a different level, but I'm not gonna say that the ladies, the younger girls that got into Ice Spice, got into it only because she had ass. I think the ass took her viral. I do. But I do think some of the young girls liked some of the little shit she was saying. I don't know. I can't speak for these young girls, but all I know is that now that she don't have the ass, it's a very uphill climb because now you got to be a completely different artist. And that's not easy. That's not easy water to navigate. Speaking of an artist trying to reinvent themselves or looking at themselves a different way or being different, Jack Harlow put out the Tranquility joint.
Yeah.
You got to hear it? Or
I saw the little snippet, yeah.
So basically, I'm going to call the nigga J. Cole.
What was his name? Young Harleezy. I've been young selling out CDs. Something heart beating. He said something like that.
Y'all seen Terrance going viral again for his reaction to Jack's last album. And this is why I have this question for him. Jack Harlow basically said he doesn't need hip-hop credibility. In his words, I will tell y'all what he said in this tweet. He says, hold up, y'all, I got a bookmark. Jack Harlow says, I ain't looking for no hip-hop credibility. Give a fuck who feeling me, I'm feeling me. He goes on to say, I'm really him. I'm really that remedy. Timothy Chalamet, a pretty girl salivate. First of all, that joint wasn't bad. The nigga was rapping on that joint.
No, I don't think it was bad.
Take her to the...
That's his bag. That pocket, late it's raining and feels like he's rapping on a foggy day. Yeah, that's his pocket.
He definitely... my life is something is in full swing like a Callaway. Fire. He was spitting. So the verse was all right.
Mm-hmm.
My question to y'all, right? Because a lot of the reception has been about Jack Harlow potentially using hip hop and getting ready to make an exit. You saw him doing the Michael Bublé or whatever the fuck he was singing on stage. It wasn't hip hop. But a lot of people feel like he getting ready to make a swift exit, or they feel like he shouldn't, be saying this. A lot of people feel like he's leeching off of the moment. A lot of people feel like, okay, Kendrick said, watch the party die. Your idol Drake is on his fuck the industry shit. Everybody's my enemy shit. So now here you come saying I don't need credibility. But my defense of Jack Harlow is niggas like this. Y'all definitely gave the nigga a hard time with 2 of his albums. Jackman and the one he put out before. I think ever since he put out that, what's the joint he had? I forget the joint he had on his album where he was sitting in the backseat of the Benz on the cover. But ever since then, they've been giving Jack a hard time. Mm-hmm. So my question to you is what you think about him saying, I don't need hip-hop credibility. Do you look at it like the culture looks at it, right? Because it's like a cultural aspect that we can look at it, or how you look at it? Because you a nigga that have criticized the nigga.
I look at it two ways. I feel like, first and foremost, saying that you don't need hip-hop credibility lets everybody know that you care about hip-hop credibility. And you cannot say you don't. You cannot get on the track and say, I don't care what they rate me. If they rate me to 3, I'm just trying to be the best I can be. And it's ABC. And like, nigga, you just let everybody know you don't want to be the number 3. And that it does bother you that they say that about you. Because you know what? Guess what? You know who will never say, I don't care about rap credibility? My nigga Young Nudie. I'm a motherfucking star. Roof in my motherfucking car. That nigga don't give a fuck. I'm making my own music. And my thing is, when you gotta speak on, I don't need rap credibility. I'm feeling me. All right, bet. That means you saying, I do care, but fuck them. And I'm not mad at it because you're right. They really ain't giving you the credibility that you might be seeking within hip-hop. And the best thing about you, Jack Harlow, is you actually have an option to do what they're talking about. You can just kind of dip. We've seen it happen before. We've even seen you show an upward trajectory for that being a very doable thing for you.
Jack Harlow could literally not rap ever again and go into movies. He would be completely fine.
He can go into movies. He can go into making just pop records.
He can do pop records.
He can do...
Sky's the limit.
Sky is the absolute limit for him. So my thing is like, with us, or with the people who look at him as a rapper and he might feel like he don't get credibility, he probably might feel like that because, like you said, he probably haven't. But the people that have all of this stuff to say about him leaving the culture, I don't care because I don't think that he has this solid place within hip hop that he needs to keep. I think he's kind of been doing his thing, and like you said, he haven't really been well received within hip hop from everybody. And I kind of feel like, what do I need to be if I'm him? I don't care to satisfy everybody. I'm gonna just satisfy my loyal community. Trust me, people would tell me that Young Nudie is trash, but I love Young Nudie. That's one of me and my daughter's favorite artists. And you know what he talks about? The worst shit ever. Like, everything is subjective. So my thing with him is you don't have to stay here. And for my black folks who might feel like he's oh, okay, here we go. He using our culture and now going to another one. Come on, y'all.
And can I just say something about that?
Yeah.
Because at what point do we... And I was watching the Beyonce...
Super Bowl joint.
Our Cowboy Carter reaction that came out easily whatever months ago the damn album came out. But we finally put that on YouTube. Mm-hmm. And I was rewatching that, and you had said something about, we were talking about the Post Malone thing. I had brought up Post Malone and how people criticize him for leaving the culture. You was talking about how, we be letting people in that shouldn't be here. Mm-hmm. If it's so... if the culture is so important, we need to do a better job of gatekeeping. We let everybody just come get a slice. Yeah. Then we want to be mad when people start doing other things and say, oh, you just using hip-hop. Do you know why he was able to use hip-hop? Because y'all opened the door. Hey, this white boy can flow. Hey, this white boy. We made the nigga go number 1.
Yeah.
He has number 1 records. I'm not saying just us because I know most hip-hop fans are white and most of his fans are white. I know that. But hip-hop's supposed to be ours. White folks that listen to hip-hop, they listen to what black people think is cool in hip-hop. That's a fact. There is no group of white folks, and this isn't racist at all. This is just a fact. There's no group of white people that are determining what's cool in hip-hop, and niggas is saying, hey.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true, yeah.
We say what's cool or not. So we do have the ability to gatekeep a little bit better if that's what it is. That's my issue with the culture conversation with somebody leaving. We can have it about Ian. He's fresh. You know what I'm saying? He's new. Yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? We can have that conversation. We done already made this motherfucker a legend. We should have did, if it's that serious, then why I didn't do that when the nigga first started?
And do you see what Quavo is doing right now? He's doing country, Lana Del Rey, McGraw. I
don't know if that was
with Lenny Kravitz or whatever. Whatever
he's doing some genre bending.
My thing is, you're not going to see the fans of country music saying, oh, he about to try to come over here, and you're not really seeing so much of that with Quavo, even though we did see them not nominate Beyonce for no damn country awards.
Oh, 100%.
So there is some of that.
Clear message, for sure.
But I'm talking about on a small level, we don't look at Quavo going and doing a country record as, oh, here we go. Now we about to lose one of our artists over there. And they don't look at it like, oh, here we go. Here goes another Shabuzi. I don't think that they
no,
look
they do
at,
though. They do. Look at the Beyonce thing like you just said. They do a way better job than we do of gatekeeping what they think is there. They don't give a fuck that y'all invented it.
And that's y'all like what I mean. Like, I don't even think they think that. We get scared at the opportunities that Jack Harlow has. And he ain't even really did anything yet. You know?
But we've seen it before.
Yeah. We're scared at the fact that, yo, bro can literally say fuck this and never come back. Quavo going and doing that track, you know what we said? Oh, he went over there, did something. You know what we all think? He'll be back.
He's going to keep doing hip-hop.
He's going to keep doing
But
hip-hop.
Terrance, we have seen, and that's the difference, though. We watch MGK do hip-hop and then become, you know, the artist that he is now. And now that's the only thing he does is that. The nigga will come pop out with somebody random and do a freestyle every now and then. But he is that artist. Got nominated for Billboard Awards, Grammys, and stuff like that.
And that's,
we watch Post Malone do the same thing. Post ain't rapping no more. He's straight up country. So it's not fear that people have that Jack gonna do that. It's people trying to call it early because we have seen it. The difference between the Quavo shit is we know Quavo gonna come back because we haven't seen an artist that was a rapper that's black go do that and just stay over there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we have got to see these white folks come into hip hop, catch a lick, and then leave.
Yeah. I think, y'all, we should be, I don't think we should gatekeep. I think we should just kind of let this float, y'all. I think some people are kind of upset about the whole, oh, they're going to come over here and then go back over there thing. It is kind of a still argument because it's like, come on, y'all. We have control over what we pay attention to. Jack Harlow hasn't received the best whatever, so if he goes to another genre, ain't that what y'all wanted?
And
the whole Not Like Us, this whole wave of Kendrick's beef, if we bring that up, it's all been about how we need to let the party die. There's too much bullshit going on that we're accepting. We're not putting the real in the front. They not like us, meaning they cosplay and act like us, but they just in a way. We need us to be in the front. Well, if you look at what happened with Jack Harlow, nobody seems to kind of buy him as this artist yet, and they're being a little bit more tighter around it, and I think this is a good thing. And guess what? He's even getting to a point where he said, you know what, if y'all not feeling me, fuck it, I'm feeling me, and I might go do something else. We should say, you know what? Good. This is the way we supposed to do it. I want you to imagine Beyonce say, wow, y'all don't want to nominate me? I'll never make a country music song again. You know what they going to say? Bet. That's why we didn't want to nominate your black ass anyway.
But that's why I feel like it's not an authentic argument that we're making about that, because I feel like you niggas, and this is the thing though, at this point, y'all, it's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
The music he makes, he has thousands of fans. Mostly them white girls love that man. You know what I'm saying? He be packing out shows with them. Mm-hmm. And he's got that Lil Nas X cosign base of people that just kind of fuck with him. Maybe that might be younger. Can't get rid of the nigga now.
No whips and chains where you king me down. And
the nigga knows how to snatch a little.
He can get a little
record. He does. He's been doing it. But
his sound is that of the Canadian light skin that y'all don't like though. So when you think about it,
it could not. That's the 100%.
That's another thing that's going to challenge him because your sound is.
That's what I said in the beginning. That's why, bro, I feel like I've seen that too, though. Think about it. Drake being on this, 20v1, everybody against me, no friend shit. Now, you rap like the nigga. You are a Drake baby. All of a sudden, now, y'all don't care about hip-hop credibility. I'm feeling me. It's just very convenient that post your guys, downfall and him having to stand on his own, now you are doing this. But it does make sense for Jack, and I'm not going to indict him all the way because niggas like Terrance, who go viral still for hating on the nigga, might have put him in a space where he feel like that. So,
and this is my thing. I don't regret not liking a nigga's music or whatever because what?
And I don't think you should. I don't think you should.
Because you about to go be a dope country artist or some shit. I feel like I'm not going to sit here and just, I'm not going to fake like I like your music just because you're doing it. And a lot of times with white artists, y'all, when white people rap, we be like, oh, shit, he sounds like this person, so we going to hype it. I just felt like we just never really, I don't really feel like he made me feel like, oh, all right, bet. This is something that I would vibe with, and that's not his fault. But also, fuck it. If he don't like the people that judging hip hop's opinion on his music, welcome to every other person rapping. But guess what? Not everybody that's rapping can lane switch. That's why I feel like we don't really give a fuck. Because I don't like artists that aren't white. I don't like artists that can't lane switch. And guess what they have to do? They just got to kind of either just move, whatever.
Yeah. And I don't think Jack is preparing 2 lanes, but I think he's still going to rap. I don't think he's going to go do another thing. I think that's what people are trying to predict early. Because he did, I forget what song it was. He sang like he did a cover of a song on stage somewhere. And it wasn't hip hop. He got flagged for that. But I think we're going to get another rap album from him. Honestly, he rapped well on this freestyle. It's just what he said kind of had people, what he said created a conversation. Just a few of those bars. But y'all put your thoughts in the comments what y'all think. Ask you a question just before we get out of here. Just, some New Year shit. What's something you leaving in 2024? It don't have to be super serious. It could be the smallest thing. But, what's a few things you are leaving in this year?
I am leaving in 2024. A couple things I would say I'm leaving. And thanks to my daughter I am leaving. Sleeping real late and not prioritizing waking up and prioritizing my time. Leaving that in 2024 because I have no choice, low key. I'm gonna be leaving. I'm gonna keep it a stack, y'all. Y'all remember when I had that Y'all remember when I had that them cavities and I got them filled like 2 months ago? Mm-hmm. I've had the fucking worst sweet tooth kick I've ever had in my life. I have been able to eat M&Ms, eat Skittles. I can eat anything now, and it's horrible. And I am leaving the candy. I threw all my candy away except A-Train's. I threw all my candy away, and A-Train was like, I should have a Reese's. I'm like, you do, because I'm not eating it. I'm leaving that shit behind because I felt like when I was in the best shape and best look of my life, it was when I was walking through them candy aisles and I'd be like, nope. Mm-hmm. Because remember we was like, yo, candy ruins. I remember my boy Tino years ago was like, yo, if you want abs, you just can't eat anything else. Like, you just can't eat nothing sweet. Because he said that's just going to ruin your abs. Hey, next year I'm all about leaving behind the bullshit and the bad foods. And then last but not least, I would say I'm going to leave behind not tapping in in 2024. I'm leaving not tapping in 2024, which means there'll be a lot of shit that I don't listen to, that I don't watch, just for whatever. Mm-hmm. And like I said, since we're trying to share more, that means that I need to be in front of more. Like, I haven't seen so much shit, y'all. I'm telling you, that shit is over with. Me and An used to live in a fucking closet. I could not have a fucking combo that An wasn't a part of. I couldn't watch a show or a video that An did not hear or see. We were like that before, for 9 months before the baby. So now that I got a little bit more space, I'm about to start spreading my wings a little bit more. Like, what did I watch the other night? We watched the first couple episodes of the Squid Game joint.
Oh, yeah, we only watched the first one.
That's why I said...
That joint all right.
I mean, hey...
Hold on, wait, you seen 2 episodes already?
We've seen about 3 episodes.
Man, we didn't get to the point.
I have been more of a critic of this season because I am a Mr. Sequel. Oh, okay, well, now I'm taking my watcher hat on. Now I'm putting my judgment, oh, you got me back, well, then why hat? You know?
Yeah.
I'm judging the fuck out of 456 in the beginning because I felt like he had like this rebel way.
Yeah.
In the beginning, and I said, yo, I hope they don't forget that he's a bitch. That was the best part of his character. I hope it's not, oh, you won, and now all of a sudden you're a superhero with the heart of a lion.
I've only seen 1 episode, but I'm thinking if he getting back in the game, he'll just be able to speak to what the game is.
Yeah.
But a lot of that shit had some luck to be in there. And you can't...
That's why I didn't
You can't take away the fact that sometimes you could just get unlucky. Like, we haven't gotten to the point where they're going to do the outline joint.
Yeah.
But, like... Y'all better not bullshit this.
Don't bullshit it,
this game.
Squid Game don't do it.
Motherfuckers should lose and die. And that's what I liked about the end of the first episode. That crazy motherfucker with the
rock, paper, scissors. I'll tell y'all this. This is what I didn't like. And this is kind of a spoiler, so just go ahead 5 minutes if you listen. I didn't like in the first episode when they played the Russian roulette. I told Anna, I paused immediately. I said, there's things that they're doing that they didn't do in the first one that I don't like. And that is, whoever wrote this, whoever's the writer, I don't like what you're doing. And that's what I told An. I don't like the writer playing with the universe that we already know. Don't fuck with it. I want you to imagine in Final Destination, you watch Final Destination, the car hits somebody, and he gets up and then gets out of it. You say, yo, he watching Final Destination. Yo, he's supposed to like have his head explode, and we supposed to see it. You know? That is the universe created. In Squid Game, it was very subtle. I don't like it. As soon as he starts the Russian roulette, he takes the bullet, puts it in the gun, spins it. We about to play this game. He puts it to his own head and pulls the trigger. Does he shoot himself in the head? No. But as a writer, what did you just tell me about that character? That he has elusive plot armor. That nothing can happen to him.
Yeah.
Because the same chances of him killing himself that you ended up exposing later in the scene as a fear of his, you low-key killed it by showing that he was above all of it, at least for these two.
Right.
The genius part in it, though, is the fact that even in the end, when him and 456 are playing, oh, so you mean to tell me it's going to go all the way down to the last bullet?
Yeah, I hated that.
That's never been Squid Game. Squid Game was about your chances.
Right.
Win or lose. That was about the screenplay and what sounded good. And I told On, the number one thing I didn't like was what, Terrell? This motherfucker gonna start a record when he starts playing the game. Then soon as the game is over and bruh kills the other dude, the record conveniently comes to an end. I absolutely fucking hate it. Let me tell you why.
What record?
I don't know if you remember in that first scene, he goes to a record player and plays a record. Why did he do that? Because what do people like to do with screenplays? This music is going to be dressed as a wallpaper for this scene. Mm-hmm. Oh, whatever the song, oh, building tension. Because we can't do it with a song we pick on our own. And I can't really place it on my own. I got to actually have the character go place a random ass in a warehouse record player. Oh, he gonna start a record with a perfect song that lasts perfectly through the entire game for his end. That is what I call, I see your pen.
Yes.
I see what you wrote.
Yeah.
Squid Game not supposed to do that.
Or, director, you're not doing a great job. I think what the director is supposed to do, what filmmakers are supposed to achieve, is making you feel like, oh, this shit is happening over here. Or if this supposed to be set in the 60s, it's supposed to feel very authentically like I'm getting a peek into a window of the 60s.
Yep.
If this Squid Game don't really have a year on it, you know, it feels now. Mm-hmm. It kind of feels now. It should feel like authentic life being lived on screen. That's where Interstellar is so good. Like I haven't finished it. It's coming to Netflix January 1st.
January 1st.
Just got the notification for that.
Brody, but you see that it's all about the universe. Like, think about Smile.
Yes.
Smile got you looking for scary smiles to the point where somebody's smiling, you're like, oh.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of people smiling in that movie on purpose, and that's a part of the filmmaking process that you don't get.
Now, imagine in the second one, they got people smiling, but this time when they smiling, that just means some other shit. That's where you throw off the sequel.
You're taking what was great about the first movie, and you fuck it up. That's why.
And what was great about the first Squid Game? The great thing is who knows what the fuck gonna happen. The Game of Thrones element. Who know? Nobody's safe. If it's your turn, it's your turn. Well,
and then I feel like, okay, so 456 is going to survive this whole show, at least to the last episode.
100%.
I feel like that after the first episode, watching, you just got this dude who literally has played the Kapowie and the aha gotcha moment on every person on the street or whoever. He been doing this shit for years. Got your ass to go to the Squid Game. Handed you your first card. And all of a sudden, you can best him. And have you been training for years? No. You just survived this crazy ass game.
And then he kills himself.
And then, I didn't like the fact that he actually killed himself. Even though, he stood on his honor.
I thought when he told him, when he said, okay, now you got the option to take that gun and shoot me or in the game. I thought this is the right way for the game to end because one of them bound to die. For him to do that, since I subscribed to the first one, I'm gonna be an idiot and pull the trigger.
Nobody doing that.
It was just dumb.
It don't matter how much honor you had.
It was just dumb.
He would have shot the hell out of 456.
He would have shot 456 or 446. But one of you would have got killed.
One of y'all would have killed each other.
If
there's one bullet left, and I know you just clicked it, 456, and now I have this bullet that only has one guaranteed to fire bullet, I don't give a fuck that I just put on this charade.
And
I'm
then
killing
look,
you.
did you see how bruh did the, I'm going to open my mouth, put it in my mouth and pull? Y'all playing with me, the audience now. Feel me?
Why you didn't like that?
Because I know he not going to blow his head off by doing that. That is that's the writer's way of, you're like a bull, and that's the writer's way of waving the big red towel in front of you to get you. You're not about to blow your head off, but look. Oh, he opened his mouth wide. He put it in the back of his throat. It gets us as the viewer to do this. Nothing's going to happen. We're just like the bull. We're going to run through and be like, oh,
he
shit.
shot himself, though, didn't he?
Terrell, no. It was a pump fake. On his last joint to 456, he did that. Then when 456 was about to go, he's like, oh, but if you do this, then that means it'll only be, oh, but you just had all the confidence. Like, you ain't have no type of, oh, shit. You confidently, I'm going to put the gun in my head and I'm going to.
Hold on, wait. How did he end up killing himself? To the side.
No, he ended up killing himself because after he
but
did
that way,
that,
he still did that way.
he still ended up doing it that way. Yeah. I'm just talking about the roulette
yeah.
is roulette. It's fear in all of it. But
You about to die here. I should feel
yeah,
that.
you leaned on your plot armor until the writer chose for you not to have it.
Exactly.
And that's what we did.
And that is where you can fuck yourself as a writer. You done gave this motherfucker all this plot armor, and we know, oh, he probably won't die. It don't take a film student to think about it. I was talking to Chris. Chris just finished Breaking Bad. He had sent me something that said, I feel like Walt got a little too much plot armor, or I feel like this person got too much plot armor. Anybody can spot plot armor.
Yeah.
You gonna either go with it, but if you go against it, you're not just going against the character at this point. You're going against everything we've seen before. That's my issue with Euphoria. Like, Euphoria is like...
That's what Euphoria's
Rue
biggest
has
Achilles.
stolen this suitcase full of drugs from this woman who's dealing drugs for the whole area. She got guns in there. She got niggas that'll kill for her. Rue put her life on the line to do this. Jules and the other bruh who looked like a young skater dude, I forget his name, who had the long ass song we had to sit through.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They flush her drugs. You can't start this next season and it's just 3 years later she's completely fine.
Or you're going to have to give expositional dialogue.
Or you're going to have to, and that's where Sons of Anarchy is so good, because when real motherfuckers die, it's like, okay, you about to feel how this whole motorcycle club is now changed because this motherfucker's gone.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The hardest part about a sequel, y'all, the hardest part about a sequel is the fact that you've already set up everything with the first. The hardest part about this sequel, and the reason why plot armor worked on 456 in the first one was why, y'all? They were creating the universe. We were learning about the universe while we were learning about 456. So his plot armor was like, okay, we still trying to figure out bruh in a way. So his plot armor made sense because there was still more to figure out. In the second one, he's already won the game, and we've already seen every flaw. We've already seen every triumphant and inciting accident that he's overcame. Mm-hmm. So we know what it takes with this guy. You can't be Dr. Dolittle in the first movie and then you're John Wick in the second movie. Feel me?
Because people will be like, when the fuck did he train?
When did you become such a smart guy?
Yeah, when did you become the genius?
Putting all that money in your account didn't make you a whiz kid.
Right.
The late conversation you had with 001 didn't make you... And look, that's us being long-winded, y'all. But look, this is also, like Terrell said,
and look,
it don't take much.
Look at a real writer like Christopher Nolan, what he did with Batman. You remember when Batman was trained? I forget the name of the dude he was training with.
Batman Returns.
Yeah, when he was training on that ice with bruh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, show me the work while you show me, okay, this nigga can fight. I'm seeing the nigga doing all this shit. Bet. Show me how Batman becomes Batman for real. Like, watching Batman have to climb out of that hole in Dark Knight Rises, like, of course he's not just gonna make it out easy. Cause he really fucked his back up, y'all.
Nah, yeah.
It's gonna take a minute for this to really happen.
Because it was a real thing.
Yo, yes. I swear, bro. Like on Interstellar, where he realized it's a wave, and then it's like, yo, I need you to get back here. There's very human elements to like she feel how she felt about this project. So she's like, we gotta get it, whatever. Cost us 7 fucking years.
Yeah, nuts.
You know what I'm saying? Like when they get back in it, he's like, yo, bro, that movie is actually crazy. But we're gonna wrap, y'all. This is Episode 233. Big shout out to all of the Ghanaians out there.
Yes, sir, yes,
Big
sir,
shout out to
yes,
everybody
sir.
in Ghana. Big shout out to all of the Ghanaians that are in the United States that follow us. But Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hope everybody really, really enjoys it. It's dope to see how motherfuckers literally listen to us all year long.
Mm-hmm.
We've spent a whole year together, so it's dope to hopefully we spend the whole next one together. Terrance, you got anything before we go?
Next year is all of ours. That's what I'll say. I hope y'all are ready. And I know that actions speak louder than words. But also, fuck my actions. It's about yours. 2025, added across. You know what time it is. It's your time.
Motherfucking fact. Y'all subscribe to the Patreon. That's all I'm going to say. YouTube, watch for us. We're going to be there.
2025.
Happy New Year.